Okay, we're gonna move on straight towards round 3. Well, game 3. Well, sorry, game 1 round 3. Game 1 round 3 here. We're gonna be able to see Yami coming out for Fav. Yami did perform pretty well for Fav. I won't lie to you about that as well. But it was a little bit unfortunate as well from last week's point of view. However, perma bans were Shiking's Opera and the Hula Blue. It seems like we probably will have to ban the Opera and the Goldman here, yeah, no matter what happens, because Yami's Opera singer is still pretty good as well. It is Priestess and Fire Investigator first 2 bans. From a Survivor's point of view here, Bonbon is going to be a slight bit of an issue, but the mech is doable. I feel like mech is really doable. If they choose mech and prisoner, it'll be a really good Cypher Rush comp. But then in that case scenario, we'll just ban a rescuer, right? So first pick has to be rescuer alongside with another container, no matter what. Who's the best rescuer in your hand? First officer. You cannot let them ban first officer. We're gonna go forward. Brilliant. We're gonna go forward. Brilliant. Never mind. I was wrong. I mean, forward is good too. Forward's not a bad pick. Honestly, I would look if forward got recent like that 5% buff, that 5% decoding buff really changed the meta quite. Wow. Okay. I mean, yeah, GG's. Next ban. Weeping Clown is not a bad ban, but if this is distance pulling, I feel like Yami's trying to come out with a 4-man elimination. Because no matter what happens to you need to get a 4-man. Either Yami gets a 4-man or Fav Survivor gets a 4-man here. Even if Scars lose, what they're aiming here for is points. Scars now is aiming for points and not losing. Well, not getting 4K'd. Right, so for them, it doesn't really matter. Unless Yami is able to return a 4K and the Survivor is able to return a tie, we're going to move on towards extra rounds, right? BO4. Well, in this case scenario, especially with a team comp like this, it's really hard to do. Last ban from Hunter's side, you need to ban, you have a container, you have a harasser. We're missing one fast decoder or one container. Acrobat has been permaban, female dancer has been permaban, alongside with Embalmer. We're gonna get rid of toy merchants. Okay, it's Bonbon. I think this shows a lot. So if it's Bonbon, we have 2 options: entomologist, or you could go a little bit more meta, which is cheerleader. I think cheerleader is a good show. But we're gonna go mech. Yes, it's mechanic! Mech after both boys and girls, yes! Oh yeah, I wanted to see mech so much. But Yami here is a little bit obvious. I do think Yami here is a little bit obvious. If Toy Merchant has been banned, then that means they're not running Geisha. So it's either gonna be Bonbon or Waxar. Well, I feel like for Waxar, even for Waxar, you can run Waxar against Toy Merchant. Because Wax only need a warp to catch up towards you. So there's a lot here to take in. There is a lot here to take in. We'll have to see how it goes. Here no matter what. So right now, Yami. Who are we gonna choose here? Waxardus isn't a bad option. I guess Waxardus isn't a bad option, but I don't think you should have banned Toy Merchant if you're gonna come out with a Wax. I don't think you should have done it. However, the Waxardus here could also be chosen out because of anti and mech. I mean mech up against Waxardus. Mech cannot body block with the doll. But mech's doll stay for really long. That's the only issue. Okay, here is selection mode we go. Let's see here. GNK. We're currently thinking about where to spawn, left or right. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We're going to spawn by restaurant and leave the doll there to take a short snack break, as Anti-Current spawns on the right hand side here. Okay, overall it's not too much of a bad spawn. For Mechanic, it's really good because she's able to cut corners really fast and there's a lot of walls nearby to counter Wax here too. So Mech did a really good job on the selection. For Soar, however, Soar needs to be able to spin that bamboo stick of hers and run as fast as possible. But for Yami right now, we're going to run Wax Artist here. And with Wax, who are we looking for? Most likely Takoyaki here. Forward first chase isn't bad. But the max, at best, what Forward can do here is to Mikai harass. I don't think he can do much after that. Do one really long ball to Mikai harass. Because like Yami does have 10%, Yami does have innate 10% stone recovery speed. That's kind of just how Wax Artist is made. So with that, We're just gonna have to see how Wax Artist plays here then. There's not much left to say, honestly. So we're gonna move on straight towards the Persona we go. It will be everyone having borrowed time. Flywheel on mech, tie turner on both the forward and the aeroplanist, alongside with anti-current here on knee-jerk reflex instead of flywheel. It seems like we kind of predicted that it would be a bomb up, but no, it came out as a Wax Artist instead. Wax Artist with trauma potential onside with warp. Overall not too bad, however no incidents might hurt quite a bit, but mech needs to be first chase here no matter what. If we can get a hit on towards the mech stall, that would be really good as well. But this will be game 1, round 3, first half of Fav versus Scar. Scar's currently leading by, I'm quite sure, 5 points. So we mean the 4-man elimination here no matter what happens. Yami, we're going to spawn on straight towards the game. Who are we going to go for first chase? It seems like GNK is already looping out of this area as we do see where the doll is. Doll will be priority chase here. However, you cannot forget that this is a warp Wax Artist still. We see Cat nearby as GNK here is in more of an open area, but we did manage to dodge quite a lot of items. Forward, on the other hand, if possible, you need to come and harass. But from Mech's point of view, that was not a really good containment. But forward, you can pull a really long ball, and that's half of your ball gone. Okay, Mech is going to be able to pull quite a bit of a distance away. However, it is still a warp Wax Artist. So right now, it's not a huge issue, but Mech's decoding speed will be reduced here significantly unless she gets help from someone. Forward, on the other hand, having 90 stack, we will be able to see 100 here. Immediately, Mech cannot decode anymore with her main body. Well, I mean, Mech has 35% decoding debuff. She's now the slowest decoder in the game. Forward, still having half a ball remaining. It's not too bad. We just have to see how this ball pull goes. Not too far because we aren't able to cut the corners pretty fast, and that is going to be forward going down really early. Yami, that's a brilliant early game. However, it is still Mech. It is still Mech now we're talking about. There is a basement nearby. I don't think we're going to need to rescue here. I generally don't think we're going to need to rescue here. We're not going to train basement just so Mech stall will be forced to rotate away from the area. Will we get Cat to come in to rescue them? That's the case. I think that is the case. Cat has to come in now. Cat has to come in now. We don't want to give the max presence. However, it is still important to give tinnitus. Right? So right now the Cypher machine will be locked here. It's okay. It doesn't matter too much. It didn't even get locked, even better. There is tinnitus here coming from Cat. That's such a long distance tinnitus as well. And Mech is finally decoding that 10% Cypher machine of hers. Right now what matters the most is just decoding. Just decoding. No more, no less. You could go into rescue. If it's a no damage rescue, great. But I feel like if you rescue right around now, your only problem is it will be max presence Wax Artist. Cat will be spotted out here pretty early. Okay, but will Yami force the rescue? Yami will try force the rescue. We're not even max presence yet. We're 96 stacks. And I think we're going to try look for a hover out. That's the best case scenario here. Takoyaki, no items left. We're going to go straight towards the corner. That's max presence Yami. That's max presence Wax Artist. However, the Cypher machines are being decoded pretty slow here too. There is a mech stall that can heal. And I mean this. That can heal. That can heal the aeroplanist. And that's what we're looking at right now. That is good. But a warp, it is still warp. We really have to worry about the warp. I feel like for aeroplanist here, right? Best case scenario is just to leave that Cypher machine and let Mech stall decode it. Because, oh, we're teleporting over to a sword. Not good, because this is ending up as a 4-man elimination if we're not careful. Brilliant pallet stun. That is a brilliant pallet stun. However, I don't think we're able to dodge that much wax. We are able to dodge a little bit more wax than I thought. Knee-jerk reflex out. Good. Very good. That's going to be... Wax is going to start dying down now because we didn't land any extra on. This is why Ice Anti-Current Spin is so good, especially against Waxsters and Chip Hunters in general. But now we just have to wait. Now we really just have to wait. That's going to be a pushback. Okay, not a stun, which is fine. Not a stun, which is fine, but... Anti-Current really needs to get out. Anti-Current really needs to get... hold on. That's going to be a hit. Okay. We need to keep spinning. You cannot stop spinning. You need to keep spinning here no matter what. Anti-Current 24 stacks. We're trying to run as far away from this area as possible, but this is open area after all. So Wax Artist has full leeway of this. We have no flywheel on our hands. And I guess Hot Wax will be able to secure it down. We're missing one full Cypher. We are missing one full Cypher. Mech Cypher machine is almost about to be done. But at least the good news is where we're cheering the place where we are actually cheering the anti-current is the Cypher machines are done. Even if Yami locks GNK Cypher machine here, it's not gonna matter too much. As long as Aeroplanist can jetpack in to get the rescue off immediately, that's all what matters. However, I feel like we're in a bit too early. Compared to usual, I feel like we're in a bit too early. But we're standing in a really good spot too, so it's not too bad, I guess. It is not too bad, I guess. You could try hover in. You could try hovering because it's such a weird area. Yeah, you have to hover in there no matter what. That's a before half rescue. That's good. The mech stall is decoding as much as possible here. We're trying to contain here as long as we can as well. Meanwhile, mech Cypher machine is almost done. Almost done. It's popped. It's popped. Good. Good. Because what we can do here is we can run. I feel like we can sell mech. We can sell mech. We only need a one-man escape. We only need a one-man escape, guys. We only need one-man escape. Mech stall. Oh, mech stall is gone. Oh, mech stall is gone. Hold on. Mech stall is gone. Mech stall is gone. Mech stall needs to stop decoding. Anti-current is nearby, but as long as anti-current stays here, that's all what matters. That's really all what matters here. We're teleporting. I feel like for Mector, you shouldn't have kept decoding with a doll. I genuinely feel like you shouldn't have kept decoding with a doll. We're able to get towards the next pallet here as Kat hasn't used it just yet. We're trying to get a pallet in here, but it's a little bit hard to get any more wax on. That's a brilliant pallet in here on towards that wax artist. And wax artist is still currently on well, I mean, it's a bit hard here to get much, but it is doable. Okay, that's a nice spin as we're able to pull off the rescue, but we're still one Cypher machine down. We are still one Cypher machine down, and it's near this side of the map as well. That is really bad. That is really bad. That Cypher is currently at 83%. I feel like from the survivor's point of view here, best case scenario is to heal and then decode the last Cypher, because you cannot get a 4-man elimination here. That is really bad. That is really bad. Okay, so mech will be spotted out here pretty early. The question now is, Andy Curran still has flu, but I don't think she's willing to use it. I don't think she's willing to use it. We need a one-man escape here. No matter what, we need a one-man escape here. I don't feel like mech has done well this game, especially with her rotations too. It feels more like an amateur mech, but with this in mind, that's gonna be the Cypher machine locked there immediately. Okay, this is a real bad game. Okay, that is not good. That is not good. Aeroplanist hovers out. That's fine. Mech elbow pads out. That's good as well. But anti-Korean. That's a new survivor on chair. That is a new survivor on chair. Kat is decoding a new Cypher machine right now. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. We're gonna speed it up here a little bit. We're gonna speed it up here a little bit. Anti-Current has been eliminated. Okay. Now it's a question of where they're coming from. Now it's a real question of where they're coming from. Mech will be spotted out here. I feel like we're gonna try slug mech. The Cypher machine is... Yeah, it looks like a 4-man elimination game here no matter what. Scars did make quite a big mistake there on that early game, which costed them. Even for mechanic, I feel like mech should not have kept decoding, because that just gives away the location of the doll. Not only that, when the doll disappears, it shows where mech is too. So right now, Aeroplanist. The dungeon is over there, yes. The dungeon is over there, yes. Be able to drop down. Mech is still crawling. Mech is still crawling. It's really just a matter of time here before it's a formal elimination, but Yami did really well here. It's a really nice redemption. It is a really nice redemption here, as it seems like both survivors have self-heal. By the way, both of them do have self-heal. We're able to see where Kat is, but we can't see where Mech is. Mech is running towards the dungeon right now. Okay, that's good news. That is really good news. I'm just thinking here, right? There's two issues. Issue number one is if Mech self-heals, all we need to do here is to chair the Aeroplanist, right? And then go after Mech. If Aeroplanist and Mech heals at the same time, we need to go after. We'll just go after Aeroplanist first, because Aeroplanist is still bleeding out right now. Aeroplanist 75% heal. We're currently trying to crawl away. Mech is 99% heal. We managed to pick up the Aeroplanist. Okay, let's just see. Aeroplanist got up again. Aeroplanist got down once again. Okay. We're trying to see where Mech is coming from. This is a bit hard. This is a bit hard. Ah! Oh my god. Well, it's a 13-minute game. Mech is about to bleed out. Mech will self-heal. Okay, that's fine. And we won't share. Well, we're playing a real long game here. Because Mech has to decode or else crows will come out. That's the only issue. That's what Yami is waiting for right now. That is literally what Yami is waiting for right now. Yami wants a guarantee to 4k. Yami really wants a guarantee to 4k. Can Mech get a needle is the question. GNK is just standing there. GNK is really just standing there. Aeroplane has got a needle, it seems. Okay, not bad. I don't even know what this game is anymore. We're just waiting around for a long time. So Yami will be bringing Cat towards basement. Okay. Okay, we see. Oh, we finally found Mech. Okay, we finally found Mech. Brilliant. Cat has to heal. Yeah, he has to heal no matter what and get another item. I think that's what we're aiming for here. That's such great distance control, by the way. This is such a long-ass game. Can Cat look for another item is also another question now. Wow, it's been 15 minutes. I've never seen a 15-minute game. Yami's really looking for it. If dungeon resets, that's even better. Dungeon resets at 5 minutes, by the way. So Yami has to be very careful here because the moment that dungeon resets, it's on the other side of the map. It's on the other side of the map. This is really hard to play. Where's dungeon going to be resetted? It's almost 5 minutes, I think. It's almost 5 minutes here, I think. We're going to have to wait. Okay, we see where Cat is. Is 5 minutes over? 5 minutes is not over. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think that's GG's. I do think that's GG's. Good game. That's a 4K. Good game. Moving on to our second. Okay, move on to our second half. MiraiK is going to come out again. We banned Goldman and Ivy, and of course the first two bans are Forward and Mechanic. However, MiraiK needs a 3-man elimination in order for them to win up against Fav. Fav clutched that 4-man elimination last game as well from their Hunter side. Now, for Survivors, they only need to guarantee a tie, and that's all what we're looking for here. Especially last game, they managed to get a 3-man escape. This game, we're just going to have to see quite the difference as well. With this in mind, let's see here. First officer and anti-Korean first 2 picks. Next ban will have to be a... Well, I mean, Aeroplanes is gone. Fire Investigator is an option for ban, or you can ban Weeping Clown. It just depends here, because MiraiK still does have that Ivy on... No, well, not Ivy, but Nayid. MiraiK does still play Nayid. I mean, there's that Waxers too that you have to be worried about, but overall it shouldn't be too bad. Fire Investigator is gone, so the pick here, Acrobat. Acrobat has not been chosen just yet. Acrobat's especially good at rotating in restaurant and in 2-story areas too, so I think Acrobat's kind of a no-brainer here, especially from Fav's side, unless they want to save it for next game. But I don't think. Well, there's a huge chance for round 4. There's a real chance for best of 4. But it's still pretty dependent on how both sides play. It is still pretty dependent on how both sides play. It seems like we're going to go for Prisoner instead. Okay, Prisoner. That's a fast decoder. That is a fast decoder. If that's the case, we're just missing one full-fledged container. Or even we can go for a supporter here. Psycho? Psycho is a good pick. Psycho is a really good pick here. Will we go Psycho or will we ban Psycho? It depends on MiraiK here. If I was MiraiK, I would have banned Psychologist because of First Officer and Aquarium. Those two are quite an issue. And Psychologist can do quite a lot on a map like this if you don't need to heal, but it seems like we're going to get rid of Acrobat here instead. Okay, Acrobat full-fledged kiter. There's not left we can choose. There's Psycho. I don't think Knight can be chosen. Well, Knight can be chosen, but they're just not willing to choose it until like game 4s and game 5s. Who else is there? There's not much. There is not... Well, there's quite a lot, but it just depends on whether or not you can counter the other Hunter. Let's just see what Fav's side... Fav decided to go Postman. Ah, Postman. Okay. We're going to go for full decoding speed. We're actually going for full decoding speed. Okay. Okay. Postman. Really? I would have said no. I would have said no to Postman, I feel. But we have seen Postman being played on a map like this before from WBG Survivor side. If Fav can replicate this, that would be nice too. However, the team comp really isn't the same because it was I'm quite sure it was Mercenary, Weeping Clown, the Fire Investigator, and a Post... No, not Fire Investigator. It was Seer and Postman, wasn't it? Seer, Weeping Clown, Postman. Those were the three. Serious Postman and 5 Investigator, because they were fighting for that game. They're fighting for the life log. But with that in mind, we're finally able to see a Postman here being played. I feel like Postman has been seeing quite a lot of recognition during the recent tourneys as well. I've seen him being played quite a lot too. But for now, MiraiK is hovering on Nightmare. Nightmare got buffed, I forgot. Oh right, Nightmare got buffed. Nightmare got buffed. From Japan side too. Damn, this is gonna be so interesting to see. Let's see how good Nightmare is after buff, especially in pro play as well. Nightmare after buff is insane. Oh my god, this is gonna be so interesting. I forgot about Nightmare. I really forgot about Nightmare. I was the one who praised Nightmare so much for his recent buffs. But moving on straight to their selection mode we go. It's gonna be Dacho and Nerisu here. I don't think that's gonna be their end spawn, but we're just gonna have to see. Okay, it is gonna be their end spawn. So what is it? It's Abai here currently spawning on Restaurant, Felix as the prisoner on the right hand side, Nerisu in middle, and of course Dacho here as the first officer near Lantern Gate. We're going to be able to see MiraiK here spawning on the top left side in Herbal, in what's the Herbal in Pharmacy. That's either Pharmacy or Tea House. I feel like Tea House is middle, I won't lie, but Pharmacy, Laundry? Oh well, who cares? It doesn't really matter there as much. Now then, let's move on straight towards the Persona points we go. Persona points wise, it will be no borrow time on both Prisoner and Postman. It'll be Knee-Jerk Reflex and Flywheel instead, alongside with the fact that there will be Flywheel on Anti-Korean and of course Tie Turner here on the first officer. It seems like MiraiK is going to run Warp with Trump card attention. Warp isn't too bad, but the only issue with Warp is the animation time, so you can't really use it as Blink. Let's move on straight towards the game though. Okay, MiraiK, we want a 3-man elimination. We do want a 3-man elimination. So with this in mind, how well can we play? How well can we play this one out? Currently, we do have Poaching and Hunter's Instinct, so the movement speed is going to be really fast alongside with Trump Attention, with Max Berserk there, it seems, with Panic and Announcement. With this, we aren't able to get anything on Dash, on that prisoner, but catching up to prisoner is just a matter of time. We did manage to see where prisoner is, so Poaching will be disabled, but still, up against Nightmare, it is still cipher rushable. Up against Nightmare, it's very cipher rushable. So, just depends on what Felix decides to do here. We're going to try Knee-Jerk Reflex out of the area. We did not manage to get the crows on towards Felix. That's a little bit unfortunate. However, I do feel like right now, as long as MiraiK can force Felix out of, well, force Felix to vault as much as possible, as long as the pallets are broken, the windows are broken, sorry, that's all what matters here. However, early game MiraiK isn't too good. It really isn't too good. I feel like Poaching wasn't used to the max. I do feel like Poaching wasn't used to max. We're going to be able to get registered first hit there. And now we're able to warp over. Okay, that's a very nice stun, but you're still going to go down. Really early flywheel there too. Okay, 90-second down. Overall, not too bad for MiraiK. That warp has been used very well. And basement guarantees the tie. Just basement this one. Nothing else matters. As long as we basement this one, nothing else matters. Right, MiraiK is now trying. MiraiK can aim for a win. MiraiK can 100% aim for a win here. It just depends on how he does it. It really just depends on how he does it. So right around now, what we're looking at is a MiraiK currently is running around outside, roaming outside, trying to see, okay, where's the next nearest survivors? Because they need to aim for, well, if it's a tie game here, we can move on towards best of 4 as well, and that's kind of what we want to see. And I can see why MiraiK decided to choose Nightmare for this reason as well. But it will still be quite an issue. It will still be quite an issue on this side note too, because if you just look at it, it's not that easy. It's still not that easy. We're already starting on the last 2 cipher machines. Survivors escaping with a 3-man endgame. 3-man escape is kind of hard, especially when it's Postman as well that's outside. We did spot out where Nerisu is. However, Tinnitus is nearby too, where the first officer is as well. We can teleport out. I think we can teleport out right now. We can teleport out. We know where Tinnitus is. There's no need to camp this chair anymore. So with that, we're not looking for Nerisu at all, okay? We're looking for someone else. We're trying to look for a Postman, and we see where Postman is currently decoding. The crows, did it land on Postman? It did. Let's teleport out. Okay, good. But we're not max presence. However, we are not max presence. That's kind of one of the things why I prefer bringing Insolence. Okay, that's a nice dodge. Insolence on Nightmare. But I guess we're trying to get poaching. We do see the footprints on the other side. We're going to throw something back there as Appa here is trying to loop. However, dog is ready. Ooh, that hits! Oh, okay. Okay, we're going to warp over, switch towards the other side right now. Brilliant stuff. We're trying to get for something out of first officer. That's going to be a... Okay, that's fine, I guess. That is fine, I guess. Can we lock on? We can't lock on. We're just going to walk now. We are just going to walk now. Okay. As we're walking, we're going to wait it out. We're going to have to wait it out. As long as we're away from first officer, they shouldn't be able to ring again. Okay, there we go. First officer, where are you? We're not max presence just yet, so this is going to hurt quite a bit. 86% size from machine. MiraiK has a really good chance of tying here, but Nightmare Endgame is still insane. Nightmare Endgame is still really strong. It's like Ivy, but not on steroids. I cannot say that on the official commentary, but I can say this here. Anyways, that's gonna be your first hit there registered, finally on towards that first officer. However, teleportation is ready up against the... Are we gonna teleport? I feel like teleport is very doable here. Can we teleport? We're waiting. We're really waiting here. Can we teleport? Oh, I just realized Postman doesn't have borrowed time. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh, Postman doesn't have borrowed time. I just realized. 66%. So 60. MiraiK. If MiraiK can find that, leeway, it would be really good. Okay, we gotta push back. 4-second disarm. No, wait a second. Wait a second. We need to teleport to Appai. Appai has to be the one that we chase. Appai has to be the one we chase. He has to be the one. He has to be. Oh, Terror Shock down. Hold on a second. We can pop. Okay, we see where Nellysu is. Do we want to teleport to Nellysu first? I don't think Nellysu is a really good teleportation. Appai is good. Appai is good. Okay, wait. We go back. We run towards this side and then we crawl back. Good crow. We're now gonna try look for anti-current here. But the moment that the crow goes on, go teleport. Hello, Postman. You bite me. Brilliant. Good for you. But guess what? I'm max presence. I fast pallet breaking. That's all what matters here right now. Postman trying to run away from this area as fast as he can, but it doesn't. Oh, the flywheel did come up pretty well. Okay, but he will still go down here. We're teleportation ready. First officer may still have items left on his hands. But anti-current's gonna get leeched. Anti got leashed. Oh, wait a second. Can we teleport on time? Can we warp? Oh, we cannot warp on time. It's gonna be a tie game. It's a tie game. It's actually a tie game. No, it's not a tie game. It's a teleportation now. Okay, hold on a second. Wait. 21 seconds left on the clock until we can teleport. Hold on. Can Nellysu get the rescue? If Nellysu can get a rescue, there's a chance. But 15. There's 2 teleportations ready right now. There's 2 teleportations. But poaching makes him so fast. You cannot look at the survivors. You really wait. You could leech on towards one of them right now. Okay, hello, Postman. 1, 2, nice down. Do we know where anti-current is? We do. We don't need to. We will teleport. Okay, we will teleport. Not bad. That's gonna be 10-second disarm. That's okay. That is okay. But as long as anti-current goes down here, we can teleport back. Well, maybe not. Well, no, 15 seconds don't teleport. Oh, beautiful flywheel! Woohoo! Okay, hold on. We can do it again. We can break the pallet. Okay, dungeons nearby. 1 dash, 2 dash, and that's a down. Okay, Bosch. Can we get the gate open here? 53% on Appai. It's almost open, but we don't have teleport. It's a tie game. Good tie game. But with this tie game, I think we can move on towards round 4, unless I'm wrong. There should be a round 4. Let's just see it here. Oh wait, Fav won! Oh, by what margin? Do we... Oh no, we didn't get a 4K. Oh my god, Fav won. It was a 3K round 1. That makes so much more sense. Okay, I was wrong. GG's, moving on.